We're back in theory. I am hoping it's all working. Hang on, let's just turn my. Let's adjust volume a bit. And we're back in theory.
Close
I am
that.
hoping it's all working. Hang on, let's just turn my. Let's adjust volume. Sorry, I was monitoring myself, which was weird. Okay. I mean, hopefully that's now okay. Some adjustments are going to be done like between streams on the audio side of things a little bit, but I'm just hoping for now it's enough to play the game. So we're going to start again. I know, but I did play a bit just before I again got to the gun. I just kind of ran towards the gun, got the gun, kind of just ran towards the next area. Didn't do much. I didn't do any I didn't listen to any of the story. It was purely just testing to see if the game was lagging. So we're just gonna start again for like the second time today, but that's fine. When it loads, obviously I'll just be quiet while it speaks.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Okay, so as I said, we're back now. We did do this bit before. Not much of it though, but I'm happy to repeat it because we really didn't do much and it was weirdly lagging. The output monitor looks fine. Not sure Sam's here to confirm yet, but it doesn't appear to be lagging, at least on there. Be good to double check though. I mean, whatever, we're just going to go for it and hopefully Sam will pop in at some point and confirm. So I did pick up this before, but I'll read it again. Not sure why I just got an achievement, but whatever. Considering I picked it up before. We've read it before, but again, I'm happy to read it again. So, reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents has necessitated an issue reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartphones, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, not including us apparently. Number 2, pencils, and any objects that is considered iconic representations of an archetypal concepts, for example, rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. Any material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. I don't know why I keep saying superior there. I mean, it's quite a weird list, but, you know, sure, why not? Someone's left a briefcase. Fun times there. Not sure the security door should just open for anyone. I've read those out before, but not that important. Don't need this anything here. There's nothing to read. You know. Right. So let's see what we can find. I don't know how. Oh, I didn't come in here before, so I haven't read this.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Oh, so I'm gonna guess that's a seal of Federal Bureau of Control. The story of this game I'm not entirely too sure of, but we'll learn as we go along, I guess. So, expenditure summary, executive sector, Q2. Some major expenditure, I guess, is staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, and redacted. Minor is office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs, and for cost breakdown, see page 5, 5-year comparisons chart, see page 9. I have seen the janitor. I believe he's called Artie, I want to say. He's pretty cool. I think we get some missions for him later on, actually. But, yeah. Again, I've not really seen too much on the gameplay, so...
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Did I go through this door? I don't know if I did. Oh no, it's just the toilets. I don't think there's anything in here. Bit of a crap place to be. Get it? Crap place to be. Yeah, that's bad. I'm just gonna go. Let's pretend I never made that joke. I mean, I did, but we can always pretend I didn't. Weirdly enough, I find it weird you can't even, like, crouch at this point. I might have changed some of the control schemes, I don't know yet. When I was messing with controller earlier, it didn't feel entirely natural. Playing with controller just because, why not? Oh, that's achievement progress. Fair enough. I thought it was an actual achievement I kept getting, which way why I was confused. Correspondence. A shark in his secure permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Sure, that makes complete sense. I'm so glad I read that. Not sure if we ever find out what these letters mean any more than what we are doing. I don't know. We'll maybe find updated versions or whatever, but only one way to find out is by playing, I guess. So I haven't read any of these, as I said. I purely read the bit at the start. So hello, as you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on a number of them. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Mrs. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, and Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday for the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best your admin team. Right, so anyway,
Hello?
we'll go over that in a minute. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing else. So again, I ran past this guy earlier, and it did do the cutscene, but I skipped past it just because I didn't want to have the cutscene, but I had to, and I needed to get to a point of getting the gun to at least see if I'd fixed the lag issue.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvetti. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Sure thing,
I've
Artie.
done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
He heard her.
No face.
But that
I mean,
said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
nah, Artie's innocent. He can't be bad. He's amazing. I do love that, like, he actually interacted with her internal dialogue. Maybe it wasn't internal, but, you know, we'll again find out. Wait, did we not? I don't know. Oh, we did come. Did we? I think we did come up this way before, but I think the elevator was locked or something. I don't know. Unless I just didn't pay attention, which it's me entirely is the case. Anyway, time to go upstairs.
And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
So again, I skipped this before when I was doing the test, so I don't actually know what this is all about.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I don't know if I can get in here, or, but okay, I can't. I was going to say I ignored all of this. Sure, that's not annoying at all. Sure, the coffee pot is meant to be like that, right? I love how you can walk into everything. Anyway, let's read this. I don't know whether I'm going to keep reading every little thing, but why not? Yeah, we kind of already knew that, I guess. Well, mostly. So the main character is called Jessie Faden. She arrived at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Okay, I guess we'll find more about that later. Approved terminology reminder. So, reminder drafting any public-facing materials while penning any notifications of death related to the Willow, AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words or phrases to use in the service of his/her country, regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words to avoid: Alaska. Okay, sure. Scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apology, sorry. Sure, that's great. Don't say sorry, you know. Why apologize for something? Can I knock? Wait. Ha, you can actually knock all the stuff off the desk. I don't know why I like that. I just think it's cool. Anyway, wait, but if isn't does all this change then later on? Because I'm fairly certain when I came out of this room, it was all different. Unless I went this way, which I could have done. Oh. We'll go investigate that noise in a minute. I just want to read this. Okay, cool. From what I can tell, like clicking the right side goes to there, clicking the left side should go to there, but it's whenever you see it go not to there, it's being weird. I don't know why. I am clicking the left-hand side of the PS4 controller. I'm using the PS4 controller, not an Xbox, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Non-official. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Okay, don't. Is Trench the old company director? Because as far as I'm aware, like that's what we become as Jesse. But so I'm assuming Trench is the current director. Well, I say current. A bit on that one, but I guess, you know.
Shit.
I guess you haven't seen this bit. I kind of spoiled that, but yeah,
Shit.
he dead.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh, wait. I don't know. Yeah, that guy dead. What's my gun now? Be cool if you actually got a sword.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
So again, even that cutscene was new to me. I skipped it all when I was doing the test. We're not actually that far away from where I finished up. I'm crouched now. Look, guys, I've learned. I'm not entirely sure what the voices are, but I'm also really not sure about Melee being triangle, but I guess it's not the worst.
The same.
But I might change it. I'm also not sure why some of the words are saying have like two different words. It might be a translation thing. But I don't know how gun is the same word as house.
Okay.
Now
I have a gun.
Oh, pre-warning, I am absolutely shocking at shooters, so if I miss everywhere, like, don't expect me to be amazing. But, you know, I'll try my best. Oh, you also don't reload. That's kind of weird. Basically, if you have a... Wait, no. I thought the time kind of slowed down there, but maybe? I don't know. So if I fire a few shots, you can see just underneath the reticle there's that bar. It just reloads automatically. But that's my ammo, basically. So it's empty now, but I don't click any. You can't manually reload it. It's a time thing. There's no way I can reload the gun from what I've figured. I've like tried clicking. So right now I can click anything, but it's literally just a case of just gotta wait. So if my ammo runs out, I have unlimited ammo, which is cool. But if I shoot all the gun, then I'm kind of, you know, it's kind of like, what do I do then? So I mean, it should be interesting to get used to, I guess. But the whole idea of unlimited ammo is also cool. I've been playing Prey recently, and like ammo in that is just so rare, it's ridiculous. But yeah, just don't expect me to be good at the shooting part. But at least, as I said, at least I can't waste ammo because it's unlimited. It's just waiting for it to recharge, which it does pretty fast. I believe you can get modifications to make it into like a shotgun and stuff, but yeah. Alright, yeah, so these things here are health, from what I understand. So if I needed health, I could run into those to get health back. I don't know if you recharge health other than that. It's all a mystery. Yeah, so I think I'm now the director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Yeah, sure. Happy
Once you
this...
quiet it down outside, is it safe to go?
Not really sure why she's happy to... I mean, there's a dead guy. We're just going to ignore the dead guy and the blood splatter. You're stamping some documents. Alcohol, sure. You know. Oh, he has a baby. Oh, poor baby. Baby all alone. Well, I mean, I assume the baby still has... Yeah, so Zachariah Trench. Yeah, so the letter we read earlier is from this guy. So, yeah. I guess he wanted his meetings cancelled because, well, he can't exactly go to them. I kind of...
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Are we going crazy?
You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you.
Oh, the thing protects us, that's fine.
That was... horror.
But as far as, I think... It feels really weird to come from, like, Prey, where you, like... I actively try and not kill any actual people in Prey, whereas in this it's kind of like, meh, the people, they may as well die. So yeah, I don't think I can get... In fact, I can actually have a look at the map now. So yeah, before the... Yeah, wasn't the elevator just here before, I want to say? I'm sure the elevator was literally just here. Because we came out the elevator and then went down here. Security booth is still here. But I guess it changes. That might be part of the game, I may have just ignored that. Or it might be something that comes apparent later on. But the room's definitely changed because it wasn't this big.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Yeah, so I think you can tell if these guys are bad if they have like red or white.
Man.
So that guy there I think is just a floaty person. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's... Not every floaty person is evil, I guess. Ah, he is. Ah. Also not really used to playing shooters with a controller, but I wanted to use controller for this game. I might switch back to mouse and keyboard eventually, I don't know, but for now I'm going to try with controller. Ah. I think I explored all this earlier, didn't I? Well, I say that, but it's also changed, so... Ah! Um, I think there is actually a dodge button from what I saw earlier, but I looked at control on. Oh, okay, so hang on. So if I press circle? Nope. Circle's not doing anything. Maybe it's a move you get or something, I don't know. Oh, that's kind of cool. It actually did break the picture a little. Oh! I also didn't expect that to break. I mean... Oh, so there's actual environment destruction to some degree. I like it. Okay, so there's nothing here. Document here, maybe? Stop doing that game. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Like, you can get weapon mods, which I think is how you get like the shotgun stuff, but I could be wrong. So I don't have materials or clearance. Sure. What did I just? Ah, there's lots of things. Objects of power. I think it's that one that we saw. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of altered world event response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Sure. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Yeah, because coffee filters is a very important thing. If you don't have your coffee, you can't have work. Everyone knows that. And please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Sure. Case files, service weapon. Oh, right, so we actually got a file on the weapon. So containment procedure, no unique procedures required. Object's form is variable. Yeah, so as I said, it can change form, so I believe it can become different weapons. When bound, the object allows yeah, sure. To redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. I assume that's director, because it did say before only the director can wield the weapon. So my assumption is only the director can, be bound to it. The object will determine whether, again, I guess if you're worthy as a director, because we did do like little tests with those, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the people who we heard speaking, although the criteria isn't known. Criteria has just been awesome, I reckon. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, so that's the building we're in now, in the room that is now used as the director's office, so where I found it. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history. Oh, cool, so this is meant to be like Mjolnir, Excalibur, don't know what Viron Star is, all weapons that must be, I mean, I don't know, something of the welders. I assume like how Excalibur can only be picked up by the worthy. Mjolnir is the same. This is the same. I don't again know what Varanastra is. If objects of power and the conversions of force is based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. Okay, so this is like the original object of power, which is pretty cool. Research and records, Hisgard. Oh, so they're the people we've been shooting. We already knew about him, that's fine. I think we read that before. So Hisgard, the Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Okay, so Hiss is the thing we heard before. So Hisgard used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armoured guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by shielding. Oh, great. Of dense Hiss resistance capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat, all these questions for later, though it's obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file for full report. Okay, so I'm gonna guess they're higher up in the, training they've got. Wait, it's me! I guess we've now replaced the director on all the pictures, because they're now the director. Kind of weird though, they already had pictures of me. I'm not sure how, but... And I'm also not wearing a suit. There she's wearing a suit, if you look. I'm not wearing a suit. How'd you get that picture? I've also no idea what that conversation's about, but whatever. I also love how they've now got pictures of Jesse in all the rooms instantly. I mean, not anymore because I destroyed that one apparently, but...
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, yeah, so the building does go through shifts, which is how we were near an elevator before, and now the elevator is nowhere to be found. And why all this is now expanded. Okay. Oh, we can't even use that. One over here too. Don't know what undefined reading is. I don't know what assets do, to be fair. I assume we're meant to go to that room with the green light above it, but I just want to make sure there's nothing to read. Doesn't even say who that's for. I mean, not that it matters, I guess, it's just background information. Can we open this? Looks like someone has tried to brick. Controller? Why have you died? Guys, give me a second. Controller's decided to cut out on me, which is very helpful. Okay, looks like switching to mouse and keyboard. So this wasn't really much of a safe room. We got psychic powers now apparently. I mean, we kind of did when we had the I don't know how to do it on... Oh wait, we can change shoulder, that's kind of cool. Okay, so V is melee on keyboard. Yeah, so we kind of have like kind of psychic powers with that, I guess. Shouldn't be that much of a surprise. But good to know the shelters aren't safe.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
So how do we swap shoulder?
It's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay, so I guess that's what all these are saying. Just whatever the hiss is telling them, basically. I'm going to stop reading everything. I'll read it at the end or something. Just 'cause I kind of feel like the whole stream's just going to be me reading every single document. We'll scan them and see if they're actually worthwhile. Also, there's fake AWE somewhere, and this is just a visitor. I guess it's kind of a building which people don't normally be able to walk in. I guess it's kind of like hidden by some sort of psychic field. Sure. I don't know how we found this place, to be fair, but it might have something to do with the blue thing that keeps going on screen. Sure. From what I gather, this is somewhat related to the Alan Wake universe, I believe, but don't quote me on that. Right, yeah, let's continue on. Sure thing, stairs, that's helpful. Oh, but that is the point. Yeah, so there are like random things that just pop out of everywhere. Right, that guy's kind of armoured. Ah! Ah! He hurts. I didn't even shoot him. Didn't go well. Should have at least shot him. Not just watched him shoot me. He just kind of scared me. Well, not as in scared, but yeah, I should. I don't know. Whatever. Right, which way am I going now?
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
Yeah, we've heard that already.
Burrowing into everything.
Wait, that was from really early on. Why is he giving me that message?
Alright, it's our enemy.
Got him. I don't think. Wait, weapon mod. I maybe can use that. I don't know. Can't use those. That's fine. But weapon mods. Let's have a look. What? Plus accuracy. Sure. Personal mod. We don't have any of those. Yeah. I forget I can change shoulders.
Control points. An enemy.
What?
Corrupt. Spreading.
Sure, but how do we cleanse the control point?
Cleanse the control point.
Oh,
What does that mean? Help me.
turns out I was just a few seconds early. Be a pretty cool building to have, ignoring the crazy chaos evil crap. Imagine a building though which, you know, transforms to suit your needs.
Shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I mean, sane's, you know, subjective.
Please, talk to me.
Sure.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I love how we just turned up in this building now with the director of the company. It's great.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're
I mean-
in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
I love how they're not suspicious that I did it.
Suicide?
You know, it's like, no, you didn't do it, it's fine.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
you did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
So my assumption is the
You with me?
voice in the head is like opposite to the hiss, but
Push the hiss out.
they might come from the same plane of existence, I guess.
Didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Can't do that, so I guess killing them's still an option. I was going to say, are we not meant to kill them then, if that's the case?
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Right, I just want to check. Yes, we still can't do this because I don't know what they are actually. Clearance level's underneath it. But sure. Collectibles. We've got a few collectibles, but oh, personal mode. I mean, I'm always happy to get more health. Sounds good. Wait, can we? It says equip lock by upgrade, but I guess that's further on. Would make sense. We are very much at the beginning. I may call it there. I know it's a very short stream, with only being 53 minutes long, but I just wanted to mainly test the stream, make sure it's all working, and just get it started because I always say I'm going to and then never do stream. Probably will continue a bit more of it tomorrow. Probably a long stream tomorrow as well. But yeah, mainly wanted to check to see whether the stream was working. But I'll go watch the stream back now. Yeah, so again, it's not a long stream by any means, very short, but I kind of put that in the title, so We've got no outfits, so I assume we get them as we go, but, you know, fast travel, I assume you can travel between points where you've cleared, which will be nice later on when we got those points. Anyway, that's it for now, and thank you all for watching. Even if you're watching this as a video later, you know, no one does, either way. Bye.